you should probably be dropping new singles more often. But every minute a new rapper is born. His daddy passing out mixtapes at his junior prom. My team's pretty talented, but at what cost? Now we fight for a feature post on the same blog. My last couple tour mates bring them out by the throngs. Make me ponder and speculate on what I'm doing wrong. Spent the early years trying to fit in and belong, and it took me just as long to get the hit and move on, so I'm gone. On my own like Patty B. I notice when I focus on whoever's mad at me, I just wind up putting it in the music. Which isn't just counterproductive, it's stupid. So you'll get it when it's finished. I insist, eyes on your paper, man, vacate my business. Been in this for years. I fail and I try again like Ric Flair's tidal waves. I'm just saying, don't take this as hating. I'm patient, but they me waiting, negating my rating, debating who I'm above or below. It's nonsense when we all got things to accomplish. Regardless, we all keep marching. Boston from Boston to Austin. Yeah, we going hard till we tossed in the coffin. Caution, I don't look back unless I'm parallel parking.
You go eat, meat, son, sheep. But what works for you might not work for me. So keep your eyes on your paper till the test is complete. So keep your eyes on your paper till the test is complete. You go eat, meat, son, sheep. But what works for you might not work for me. So keep your eyes on your paper till the test is complete. So keep your eyes on your paper till the test is complete.
They say comparisons the thief of joy. I told a hamburglar you ain't getting under mine. I got that life for like a slow and shield at ADT. What you eat don't make me itch, get your gravy, baby. What you driving pushing me because I understand. That kind of gas ain't putting nothing in my minivan. From school bus to tour bus to driving mom alive. I'm past the point to hit the mark and say that I've arrived. I've been here, I'ma be here, you heard, Wody? Accolades and respect as a young shorty. Accolades and respect as an elder statesman. Even if I'm not included with the all-time greats, man, I've been great the whole time. My people know, calling me underrated, that's just irresponsible. Don't worry about if I'm included in the almanac. Just go somewhere and rate me higher now for all of that. I get paid, I go broke, and I'll be right back. Blow up my Death Star, my empire strikes back. See, I've been opening for cats that once opened for me. Some will feel away, I'm just glad I paved the way. I invent, patent, reinvent, patent, till you see a pattern. Kinda like Saturn, running rings, lapping fools, giving swirlies. Local, international, or otherworldly. Stagnant form of contemporaries are surly. But once they get it, they can get there surely. Your only real competition is your effing self. And failure was just a lesson for the next game. Defeating myself, not being a self-defeatist. See, I'm elite in my craft, but still not in the leaders. So lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from hype beats. It's riding the new sensation. Tagging along like Dick Grayson. Robbing yourself cause my time and patience ain't for wasting.
You go eat, meat, son, sheep. But what works for you might not work for me. So keep your eyes on your paper till the test is complete. So keep your eyes on your paper till the test is complete. You go eat, meat, son, sheep. But what works for you might not work for me. So keep your eyes on your paper till the test is complete. So keep your eyes on your paper till the test is complete.
I thought that he was a titan. The drama is so exciting. Plagiarizing without citing. Turns out he wasn't writing those nice things. Rappers happier than clams at high tide. To see a dude broke down so they can drive by and wave bye-bye to what once was a live guy. Pounding on like high fries at Five Guys. But you know one thing that I noticed? Him getting demoted didn't bring me a promotion. Drown one in the ocean, find 10 others floating. Yep, so people wanna watch the world burn. They'll be the ones to whip the camera phones out. It's like a soap opera as the world turns. But as for me, I gotta take care of my own house. Rap game Cadbury, I'm past worry out. Take my humble pie with extra raspberries. Eyes on your paper like it's test time. Got 99 problems and guess what? They're just mine. My choices, my failures, my decisions. It's my lesson, my path, my business.
place that you ain't never been. Ay, spark it up, I'll roll it up and breathe it in. Ay, you can bring your girls, yeah, I'ma bring the pearls, yeah. Hit it, I'ma hit it, yeah, we chillin', blowing herbs, yeah. Going on a rocket ship, ay. She said she wanna take it, ay. Lace it with cigars, chillin' with the stars. On another planet from afar. One down, roll another one. Pass, got mad stash. Hot box in the bathroom. Roll it out now, blow it down. Marijuana blowing hella gas. Sticky icky, getting really litty. Hennessy, I take a shot or two. Grab the lighter, I'ma follow you.
I grab the lighter. I grab the lighter. Who you coming with? Who we puffin' with? I grab the lighter. I grab the lighter. Who you coming with? Who we puffin' with?
Suited out my mind, finna fly away. Spark it up and take it hit 100 ways. Shawty looking at me like I'm crazy. We just laying low, we getting wavy. Roll up, grab the lighter. About to pull her all-nighter. OG, all the lights and smoke perp, yeah, it's fire. Blow smoke out the window. Game on Nintendo. We ain't gotta pretend, ho. So high with my kinfolk. Free rolls, mad blunts, so slump. Stereo, 808, mad bump. Lay back with my feet up. Shorty gone, her monster. Body's finna hit the float. Grab the lighter, here we go.
I grab the lighter. I grab the lighter. Who you coming with? Who we puffin' with? I grab the lighter. I grab the lighter. Who you coming with? Who we puffin' with?
Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again.
One more time, 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 one more time.
I went to Comic-Con in 07,
That's crazy,
and everybody laughed at me.
that's crazy,
I went to Comic-Con last week.
that's
Same
crazy,
fools was in line right in back of me.
that's crazy,
I started rapping about my favorite games.
that's crazy,
Everybody said that wasn't real rap.
that's crazy,
Now we rockin' at the concerts,
that's crazy,
and all the homies talking about they feeling that.
that's crazy,
People be like, I'm a gamer too.
that's crazy,
I'll be like, yo, what you playing, dawg?
that's crazy,
They be like Madden and Call of Duty.
that's crazy,
I be like, that ain't quite the same, dawg.
that's crazy,
I quit my job back in 2011.
that's
I've been
crazy,
blessed to be a full-time rapper since.
that's crazy,
Now I pay a grip and taxes, and I really miss my benefits. Life is so crazy, I never imagined the day it would be like this. You can make all of the plans that you wanna, but G.O.D., you know that he got his. Life is so crazy, I never imagined the day it would be like this. You can make all of the plans that you wanna, but G.O.D., you know that he got his. So we laughing at you, yeah, he laughing at you. He laughing at you, yeah, he laughing at you. He laughing at you, you know he laughing at you. Yeah, he laughing at you, yeah, he laughing at you. Laughing at you, yeah, he laughing at you. You know he laughing at you, yeah, he laughing at you. Yeah, he laughing at you, you know he laughing at you. Yeah, he laughing, yeah, he laughing at you. I used to tell my students never quit.
that's crazy,
The perseverance, it inspires me.
that's crazy,
My principal told my students that I quit,
that's
when
crazy,
in actuality, them bastards fired me.
that's crazy,
My ex told me to get serious. And stop chasing stupid rap fantasies. That's the same day I got serious. That was the end of her and me. My mama told me to go back to school, be respected as a professional. Call my old advisor for some guidance. He's doing network marketing and SEO. Life is so crazy, I never imagined the day it would be like this. You can make all of the plans that you want, but G.O.D., you know that he got his. Life is so crazy, I never imagined the day it would be like this. You can make all of the plans that you want, but G.O.D., you know that he got his. So we laughing at you, yeah, he laughing at you. He laughing at you, yeah, he laughing at you. He laughing at you, you know he laughing at you. Yeah, he laughing at you, yeah, he laughing at you. Laughing at you, yeah, he laughing at you. You know he laughing at you, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Celestial 8169 says, cackle.
You know we all die, but the goal isn't to live forever, but to create something
Safety's
that
off,
will.
weapons free.
Here we go.
Infinite lives. We got infinite lives.
I think we're going to do great, friend.
We're gonna live forever. Infinite lives. We got infinite lives. Say never.
Just want to give a shout out to all my fans watching.
Heard you
I love
only
you.
live once. Well, I'ma disagree. Cause you can
This
live
is
forever
awesome.
and forever
I'm the
doesn't
jump
cease.
master.
Live through your creations and the people that you teach. So I live through my music eternally through the beats. First email says I'm digging that verse. The next 4 emails I'm missing that merch. You can't take it with you, and so I never intended to. For my last interview, this is the gift I'm sending you.
Never gonna die. No, we're never gonna die. You can hear my words in this song.
This might be a good place to land. Hold your breath. If you have a respiratory system,
No, we're never gonna die. You can hear my words in this song. It'll play on after I'm gone.
Heard you only live once. That's cool, I suppose. But you can live forever through the songs you compose. Experiences you share, the highs and the lows. Communication with the flows, 'cause God knows. She learned more about life from
First
Pop's
blood, and it's
Pop's
not
verse
us.
than
Wonderful.
she ever could have gotten to church. Is that wrong? Living for that song, learning from that lyric and steering others from wrong. We living off love, never needing a meal. Full from the enlightenment and warmth that we feel. Yeah, overflow of emotion from chilling, chasing the girls to floating over the ocean. And
The next
maybe
ring is
changing the
quite
world.
far.
First 2 emails like, hey, that's tight. Next few emails, you changed my life. Even if I was fired and people call it
Level one.
anomaly, all you
Ammo
gotta
up.
do is rewind me, 'cause I've got
keep eyes on the new kill leader. Thanks.
We got infinite lives. Never say never. We're gonna live forever. Infinite lives. We got infinite lives. Never say never. We're gonna live forever.
They said you only live once. Well, I beg to differ, 'cause you can live forever through the feelings you deliver. From the first raindrop to the rush of a mighty river, I give you the bigger picture, flisher and leave a fissure, open and full of hope and it's smoldering like a coaching. Proceeding with caution will never be a garden pardon. Everybody who got it and left my memory clouded, I decided instead of complaining, I'd do something about it. Forever's not a time, it's a place or a state of mind. Really never gave
I
me
need
mine,
optics
I
for an
left to
assault
stay
rifle.
behind. There's deeds I need done, pages I haven't filled, places I haven't been through, mistakes I haven't killed, lives I haven't touched, and words I need to say. Tell me who needs forever when our forever's today. If I die, it's right on time. It's meant to be this way. Now tell me who needs forever. Our forever's today. Come on.
Friends, I'm going to leave here.
We got infinite lives. Never say never. We're gonna live forever. Infinite lives. We got infinite lives. Never say never.
Standard stock here. Level 1.
Forever. Never gonna
Backup
die.
energy ammo here.
No, we're never gonna die. You can hear my words in this song. It'll play on after I go. Never gonna die. No, we're never gonna die.
The ring is a far distance. 1 minute remains.
It'll play on after I'm gone.
You're welcome. I love you too. The ring isn't very close. 45 seconds.
Your backpack.
Nice point.
Listen. See, the great thing about this land is that you can be whatever you please, whatever you do, whatever you need. The world is your oyster, take it from me. Couple of pointers real quick. People will join you just to exploit you. With a spoiler to deal with, most of the victim people be fearing. If you're anything like your road dad, roll that pen and notepad and jot down what you got now.
I can see that the ring's moving on the map.
Man, it's as good as a toe tag. Let me explain this treacherous game. I play every day. You don't have the inherent desire.
I've got an Evo shield here. It's cool. Level 3.
Pain of watching them fade slowly, and their heroes transform the competition. Family mad you ain't rocking with them. All the politicking that you do to get tours. Critics saying you should do a bit more.
Backpack here. Level 1.
You fail while cheering for you to get yours. The hard times can't last. I'm just looking out of stained glass, half empty. I hustled all my life and I ain't trying to raise a dang dash. Say some things and chase the dream. Straight from the chicanery. Storms will come, you change the scene, but learn the game from A to
Gotta
Z.
tell you this now, cause when I was young I wasn't told all the things you want during childhood aren't best for you when you old. The grief-stricken and the stoic, the constantly misquoted. You'll never know true satisfaction if you decide to be a poet.
I recall back when I was 19.
It's fun.
Dating a girl that I thought I would wed. Couldn't get her touches out of my head. So the
Watch
day
out
that
for
on
the
my
new
heart
kill
to
leader,
tread.
friend.
A couple of years my senior. Short even
I've
had a
got
little
the
son. I never
need
like he
for
was my
fast
own. Made a
movement.
house a home. To
Seatbelt.
put it short, I was
Move your
sprung.
feet,
I
friend.
thought I
Join me
was
in the zone.
idiot. Just for falling for a fast girl. So one day she stopped calling me friend. Hurt me like 100 hammer curls. I sat in my room and soaking. Wishing I wasn't so open. Use my final button token to go and visit the crib in Logan. Sat on the steps as she walked up. Told me that she came from the doctor. Just had her abortion. And she didn't want me to stop her. Had my whole life ahead of me. And she didn't want to complicate that. Didn't really know what I would say to her. So I sat there, had to take that. Cause what would I do? Drop out of school? Raise a baby when I am one? I wanted to say it, but deep down, the words just couldn't be found. So if you get the same chance, don't sway a sister or a brother's dream. Gotta show them the entire palette, but let the child pick the colors.
Gotta tell you this now, cause when I was young I wasn't told all the things you want during childhood aren't best for you when you old. The grief-stricken and the stoic, the constantly misquoted. You'll never know true satisfaction if you decide to be a poet. Gotta tell you this now, cause when I was young I wasn't told all the things you want during childhood aren't best for you when you old. The grief-stricken and the stoic, the constantly misquoted. You'll never know true satisfaction if you decide to be a poet.
Oh, tiny bit of humanity, blessed with your mother's face and cursed with your father's mind. I say cursed with your father's mind because you can lie so long and so quietly on your back, playing with the dimpled big toe of your left foot and looking away through the ceiling of the room and beyond. Can it be that already you were thinking of being a poet? Why don't you kick and howl and make the neighbors talk about that damn baby next door and make up your mind for if to grow up and be a banker or a politician or some other sort of go-getter or whatever you decide upon. Rid yourself of these incipient thoughts about being a poet. But poets are no longer makers of songs, chanters of the gold and purple harvest, sayers of the glory in earth and sky, of the sweet pain of love and the keen joy of living. No longer dreamers of the essential dreams and interpreters of the eternal truth through the eternal beauty. Poets these days are unfortunate fellows, baffled and trying to say old things in a new way, or new things in an old language. They talk abracadabra in an unknown tongue, each one fashioning for himself a wordy world of shadow problems, and as a self-imagined atlas struggling under it with puny legs and arms, groaning out incoherent complaints at his load. My son, this is no time nor place for a poet. Grow up and join the big busy world that scrambles for what it thinks it wants out of this old world, which is as it is and probably will be. Take the advice of a father who knows. You cannot begin too young. You cannot begin too young not to be a poet.
This beat is my recital. I think it's very vital to use the force for good, of course. Our Skywalker, that's my title. Here we go. If I were a Jedi, I could out-rap Busta Rhymes. Going in like Qui-Gon Jinn for the win, I could flow in quadruple time. And at the Canadian border, every time I went on tour, I'd be like, this is not the undeclared MC Lars merch that you're looking for. I could levitate like Yoda, I'd eradicate Ebola. I could pick up girls, literally, even master the viola. I could read all of War and Peace in 10 minutes, entirely in Russian just to say that I did it. I could even catch that golden snitch playing Quidditch.
Wait, wrong movie, innit?
Pod racing up the 101, surpassing Golden Gate traffic. R2 on the roof of my Prius, dude. I could FaceTime holographic. I'd play for the A's and we'd win every game. Resurrect Mac Dre, do it all for the Bay. They'd all say, hey, Lars is Nito, and always let me cut the line of El Farolito. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some Jedi rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. I fought the Sith, then it went this way.
If I were a Jedi, that I'd get all the ladies. I would knock it more than Dumbledore or Leto or Atreides. If you try to strike me down, I'll just be more powerful. If I were a Jedi, that would be hella awesome. Singing do or do not, there is no
Target spotted.
Do or do not, there is no
Hostile spotted.
Do or do not, there is no try. If you don't believe, you will fail every time.
1 minute. Already on my mark. Firing for effect.
I am down. It's a trap.
Inside the next ring, ready to win.
Care package being delivered.
Extended light magazine here. Level 1.
I have come to save the day. Maybe.
Enemy in sight.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
We're inside the ring. One less thing to worry about. Hostage are close.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicate, friends.